back with Payton Page. I'll fire away the questions whenever you're ready.
Hey, Payton, how'd you feel everything went for you today? We got 27 on the lift is what they told us.
Yeah, I feel like I did pretty good. I was moving around pretty good. I felt confident in my movement. Overall, I feel like I had a good day. I wish I could have run a little faster, getting forwards, but, I felt great today, though.
What's the draft process just as a whole? You're taking all that
I ain't gonna lie, people say it's stressful, but, I'm taking this all in as a blessing, bro, because it's so I'm taking this is, fun for me. So it's I'm glad to be at the Combine. I'm glad to be out there for 12 hours, not being able to go to sleep till 12 p.m. So all this is fun. Well, I'm just glad the process is over. I'm completed, and now it's the next step in my mission.
Were there any surprises or anything that kind of shocked you on the way during the process, or was it kind of everything you thought it would be?
Shocked me how many people that were telling me it was going to be a dreadful process. Like, you gonna hate it. 2 months in, I'm loving it right now. So I'm blessed to be here talking to all these coaches that are interested in me and just being able to perform on the next level.
Where are you going to watch the draft?
I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina, back in my city.
Family, friends over?
Yes, sir.
With the game evolving, defensive linemen are expected to do more than just stop and run.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you done to refine your pass running skills leading up to the draft?
Oh, I feel like I've been working on all my things I needed to work on. Like, I had bad extension during the season. I had bad playing with my hands, and the whole offseason I've been working on that while working on my 40 and 40 drills. So I've been working on my weaknesses too, not really focusing on my strengths right now until I get to the any team I'm at right now. So working on my weaknesses.
Teams right now that have stood out to you as you've been talking to different coaches?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I just talked to everybody, 32 teams, and I feel like I can talk pretty well, so I have good convo with them. So I really can't tell. But I had a few dinners with a few teams, so maybe they a little interested in me too. So.
What do you want the NFL teams to know about your work ethic and playing style?
Yeah, I want them to know I'm not gonna be outworked. If any vets are on the team, I don't care. I'm not outwork anybody that's in my position group. I'm coming in for competition. I'm not coming in to make friends. At first, I'm here to make brothers, and knowing they are here to compete as well. So.
Your mindset, just the process from that last game out at Austin to today, just how have things been going for you personally and professionally since from then to now?
Yeah, mentally, after the Austin game, I was a little down. Like, dang, that's a bad way to end it right there for me. I ain't like that ended, but sooner or later I moved on, and knowing what I got to do with my next part of my career and knowing that Clemson got this and how great they're going to be next year, I had to step forward with my career and start working on mine. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 months.
Payton, you said you loved the pre-draft process. What have you liked so much about the last couple months?
Just being around new people, like, shout out to Yo Murph up at Tampa. I was training up at Tampa, so just being around a new group of people that's want to work and willing to work every day and willing to push you every day was just a fun experience for me too. And I didn't know I was going to the Combine. I was a late invite. So when I got invited to the Combine, I'm like, everybody telling me it was going to be dreadful. I'm going to be up 24/7. I'm like, bro, but we up 24/7 at Clemson, so I don't really care. So it's like I was there to enjoy the process.
Is it kind of surreal? I'm sure you've been working your entire life to get to this point. Is it kind of surreal that you're here on the doorstep of the NFL draft?
Yeah, I feel like it ain't hit me yet. I feel like, because all my life I've just been working and working and working, I feel like I'll finally know my work paid off when I get my name called. So.
And part of that work was changing your body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember I was 400, so.
Do people understand what you went through?
Actually, some of the teams didn't know I was 400 pounds, so telling them, they were very surprised, and I could tell they was a little more interested because they knew how bad I wanted it and how bad I worked to get here. So.
What were the key changes you had to make to come down from that 400 to where you are today?
Yeah, I said this in the past interview. So we got this bistro. It's all the food over to the left and all the salads to the right. I always go to the right and never to the left. So I just kept eating salads, a little grilled chicken here and there. And I'll stop eating around 5 p.m. And I try not to eat breakfast till 11. So I won't starve myself, but, I was really hungry during the day. So.
When you
saw Coach Eason, obviously he's made that same
Yeah.
kind of change.
Yeah, we did.
Does
Yeah.
that help motivate you to watch him and what he's done to his body?
Yeah, me and him kind of had the same process. He caught me when I was like 365. He was pretty heavy too back then, but I feel like we've both been going through this process pretty well, talking to each other privately, mentally about how the weight loss is going, like, because it's strong mentally. Going to real big to real small, real fast. Stuff changes real fast, so.
What did you officially weigh in at the combine?
304. Oh, at the combine, though, I was 291. Here, I was 303, though. There was a lot of junk food at the combine. I didn't want to eat that junk food. That's what it is. So when I got back here, I started eating. I was on my regular meal plan. And I knew I was trying to weigh in at 305, though, so they just know.
When did you start the process of losing weight?
Right when I got on that scale, we got this big weigh. Y'all remember the big weigh-in that Clemson do every year? Right when I got on the scale and Dabo yelled out 395, I said, oh, my God, I can't compete at 395. I know what I could do. And I felt like I was real cocky coming in. I was really recruited, highly recruited. So I came in thinking I was the joke. I ain't had to lose no weight. And then I got humbled really fast when I heard that 395. And I met Brian Bazee, Tyler Davis, Rukaroro. They really put me under their wing during that process.
Kind of just a joke, but do you find yourself going to the right of games? Can people see that on tape? You're so used to going to the right.
Yeah.
That's your first step?
My first step is right, then I automatically turn left because, I got to eat now to keep my weight, so I'm happy for that. It's crazy I had to lose weight, now I'm eating to keep my weight. So.
You mentioned you were a late combine, but do you feel like you're maybe a little underrated in this draft? Is that part of your pitch?
Oh, I know I've been underrated. I didn't have a lot of production coming to the combine, but I know my feeling speaks for itself. I'm really fundamentally sound. I feel like I'm one of the top D tackles in the draft fundamentally. And I've been telling every team that, and they honestly been telling me that same way, because they now just get into my tape because how low my production was. So now they watching it, now they understand. But now all I got to do is prove a point.
You said you weren't thrilled with your running. Is that because that was something that was pointed out to you? They wanted you to be a little faster or something?
Nah, that's for me. Okay. Everybody said I did great, but like I wanted that 4.8.
So grateful to have a former NFL player and Clemson player and C.J. Spiller kind of guide him along the way. You mentioned Coach Eason. What's it like have you been able to kind of pick his brain about what he remembers from his pro days, just kind of see how it went
Coach
through?
Eason used to actually run pro days and recruit people. So he told me literally everything that was about to go down at the combine and that pro day in the interviews, and I was highly prepared. I nailed every interview. I feel like I ain't have one off interview when I was at the combine just because of him. Only because he taught me so much, but he's also like a father figure when it comes to here. Like he knows how to put me in my place and tell me what's right and wrong. But he also is a big brother at the same time because we joke around a lot. So yeah, that's my dog. Shout out Coach Eason.
So what was Coach Eason's advice for interviews? Like what pointers did he give you?
I mean, like he knew what they were going to do already before they even. So right when they was doing so we got a big playbook at Clemson. So. And in NFL, the plays are a little smaller, so they'll tell me to write up 3 plays and remember the 3 plays at the end of the session. And realistically, I done wrote up 40 plays before and then remember all at the end of the day, so that wasn't nothing for me.
As Marcus Davis told us that the Alex question you got is like, what was his spirit animal? Did you get that question?
Spirit animal. Shit, I'm a gorilla for real, though. I feel like I'm a gorilla.
You didn't get anything on.
Nah, I ain't getting no questions like that, but I'm a gorilla, though, for sure.
Any other questions for Payton?
Hey, appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Payton.